The USS Enterprise was just one aircraft carrier. $342 million of American engineering. 827 feet long. 32,000 tons displacement. She carried 90 aircraft, less than a single Air Force bomb group. Yet, this single ship killed more Japanese military personnel than both atomic bombs combined. Enterprise sank 71 ships, destroyed 911 aircraft, and killed approximately 40,000 enemy personnel. Hiroshima and Nagasaki killed 35,000 Japanese military personnel. Let me show you the mathematics of how one ship became more lethal than atomic weapons. Here's the brutal mathematics. The Enterprise cost $19 million in 1936. The Manhattan Project cost $2 billion. That's 105 Enterprise carriers. For the price of developing 2 atomic bombs, America could have built a fleet that would have sunk every ship Japan ever launched. But here's what nobody discusses. Enterprise achieved her kill ratio with conventional weapons costing pennies on the dollar. A 500-pound bomb cost $200. The Little Boy bomb cost $1 billion. Enterprise dropped approximately 8,000 tons of ordnance. Total cost? $3.2 million. She inflicted more military deaths for less than 1% of one atomic bomb's price. But here's what nobody talks about: the accumulation mathematics. Enterprise fought in 20 of 22 major Pacific naval battles. She was reported sunk by Tokyo 3 times. Each sinking made Japan miscalculate American carrier strength. At Santa Cruz, Japan thought they'd eliminated American carriers from the Pacific. Enterprise was back in action 72 hours later. The psychological mathematics. Every time Japan thought they'd won, Enterprise appeared again. Japanese pilot Saburo Sakai wrote, "We called her the Gray Ghost. She was everywhere. You'd sink her. She'd return. It destroyed our confidence." The efficiency problem nobody calculates. At Midway, Enterprise aircraft sank the Akagi and Kaga. Combined displacement, 77,000 tons. Aircraft lost, 14. Crew lost, 10. The mathematics. 10 Americans killed to eliminate 2 carriers with 4,500 Japanese personnel. That's a kill ratio of 450 to 1. By comparison, the atomic bombs achieved a military kill ratio of approximately 2 to 1. 70,000 American lives saved versus 35,000 Japanese military killed. Now let's talk about cumulative destruction. Enterprise aircraft sank the battleship Hiei. First Japanese battleship lost in the war. They sank the carrier Hiryu at Midway. The carrier Chitose at Leyte Gulf. The battleship Musashi's sister ship was crippled by Enterprise bombers. Calculate the tonnage. 185,000 tons of warships. Each ship required thousands of skilled personnel. The crew losses, approximately 15,000 highly trained naval personnel that took years to replace. Japan started the war with 10 carriers. Enterprise aircraft directly sank or fatally damaged 4, assisted in destroying 3 others. A Japanese destroyer captain captured after Leyte revealed, "Every battle plan included the question, 'Where is Enterprise?' Seat, she dictated our entire strategy. We committed reserves to sink her at Santa Cruz. It cost us 2 carriers and 121 aircraft to damage 1 ship. She was operational before our carriers made it home." The aircraft mathematics tell another story. Enterprise squadrons claimed 911 confirmed aircraft destroyed. Each Japanese pilot required 2 years of training pre-war, 6 months by 1943, 6 weeks by 1945. The training investment destroyed. approximately 1,800 man-years of pilot training. Cost to train a Japanese pilot, 50,000 yen. Total training investment destroyed, 45 million yen. More than the cost of a destroyer squadron eliminated by one carrier's aircraft. But perhaps the most damning statistic: operational days versus results. Enterprise was in commission for 1,260 days during World War II. She was in actual combat for approximately 120 days. That's less than 10% of her service life. In those 120 days, she sank more tonnage than most entire naval task forces. Per combat day, Enterprise destroyed 1,500 tons of shipping and 7.6 aircraft. The atomic bombs required 4 years of development, $2 billion, and 130,000 workers to destroy 2 cities in 2 days. The fuel efficiency reveals more truth. Enterprise burned 380 tons of fuel oil daily at combat speed. In her entire war service, she consumed approximately 400,000 tons. For that fuel investment, she delivered 8,000 tons of ordnance. The B-29s that dropped atomic bombs burned more fuel in training flights than Enterprise used sinking the Japanese carrier fleet. Each silver plate B-29 cost $600,000. Enterprise's air group cost $4.5 million. The mathematics: tactical aviation dollars killed more enemies than strategic atomic billions. Here's where mathematics becomes ironic. Enterprise survived 7 kamikaze hits, numerous torpedo attacks, and was declared dead by the Japanese Navy 3 times. Repair costs for her entire war: approximately $8 million. She fought through the entire war for less than the cost of developing the atomic bomb's detonator. The Manhattan Project employed 130,000 people. Enterprise crew, 2,200. The productivity mathematics: each Enterprise crew member contributed to 18 enemy kills. Each Manhattan Project worker contributed to 0.5 military kills. The crew story deepens the mathematics. Enterprise lost 331 aircraft in combat. Crew recovered, 212. The survival rate, 64%. Atomic bomb aircrews, 100% survival. But here's the dark calculation. Enterprise crew losses enabled victory at Midway, Guadalcanal, Philippine Sea. 331 Americans died to kill 40,000 enemy personnel. The atomic bombs killed 200,000 civilians to force surrender that saved American lives. The logistics demonstrate final efficiency. Enterprise required 1 supply ship for sustained operations. The Manhattan Project required 3 secret cities, uranium from the Belgian Congo, and the entire American nuclear physics establishment. Enterprise could strike anywhere in the Pacific within 72 hours. The atomic bombs required special B-29s, specific weather conditions, and presidential authorization. Enterprise struck when needed. The bombs struck twice and stopped. The final, darkest truth? In December 1945, Enterprise transported 5,000 American veterans home from Pearl Harbor. More Americans than died at Pearl Harbor. She'd avenged and then rescued. The atomic bombs ended the war but saved no one directly. They prevented invasion casualties that never happened. Enterprise prevented actual defeats that would have happened. Her mathematics were real bodies counted. The atomic bomb's mathematics were projections and estimates. The math is undeniable. 1 carrier, $19 million, 40,000 enemy military dead, 71 ships sunk, 911 aircraft destroyed, 2 atomic bombs, $2 billion, 35,000 military dead, 2 cities destroyed. Enterprise killed more military targets for 1% of the atomic cost. The Manhattan Project changed warfare forever. Enterprise actually won the war while it was being fought. The final irony? Enterprise was sold for scrap in 1958 for $561,000. Less than the cost of 1 minute of Manhattan Project operations. America scrapped the ship that killed more enemies than atomic weapons because nobody calculated her true mathematics of destruction. The USS Enterprise proved that conventional warfare, efficiently executed, could exceed doomsday weapons in military effectiveness. One ship, recycled endlessly through repair and return, accumulated more enemy deaths than weapons designed to end civilization. The most honored ship in U.S. Navy history was worth more as scrap than as symbol, because America valued revolutionary technology over evolutionary victory.